Alright, so I'm finally posting my King of Fighters videos. These are from like about a month ago, right before I moved out of my old place. It's May 24th right now, so yeah, these were the last videos I did there. But I was really excited for this game. I had wanted to play KO at 14, and this was like the team I had picked out, so that's why I wanted to stick with it. Even though I was quickly finding out that King of Dinosaurs sucks in this game. But, I mean, he's a really awesome character. And I think he just needs, like, more damage on his throws, I guess. And there's no armor on his EX one, which is fucking stupid. But they just recently came up with, like, came out with the first balance patch. And he really didn't get anything significant, so I guess he's still kind of rough around the edges. But once Rugal came out, things kind of opened up for me, and the game got a little more fun. But yeah, in terms of like Terry and like Fatal Fury, the first time I really got into it was when I was a kid living in Austin. My oldest brother was in high school, and he was dating this chick that had like a little brother, and he's like the age you want to be when you're like 8 or 9, you know. He's like 13 or 14, and it was awesome living in Austin because everyone's got like rich white friends that have like all the games and toys and shit that you can't afford yourself. But I remember he had like he would like pull like pictures out of like swimsuit magazines or whatever, so his whole wall was covered with like chicks in bikinis and shit. I don't think there were any nudes that I can remember, but yeah, he had like ass and titties everywhere, which was cool. And I remember he had like a waterbed, but that was the first time I ever saw like he was playing Fatal Fury and Terry. It was like the first time I'd ever seen him, and you know, like a lot of people, I thought he was just really cool. He's kind of like the 90s personified. So yeah, that's why I love that character. And Mai's, you know, super cool too. So I like those OG characters. But I never really played King of Fighters until like a lot of people when Capcom versus SNK came out. When I played that on Dreamcast. That was like the first time I ever played as a lot of those characters. But back to when I was a little kid, I've talked about it before, the little Circle K by my house, my childhood home. They had an SNK multi-cab, but it had like World Heroes too, so I remember playing that a lot. I don't ever remember playing King of Fighters, but yeah, anyway, yeah, it's like my little history with the series. But it's a really fun game. I'm excited to see where it goes. Hopefully they have guest characters from like the games that SNK characters have been cameoing in, like EX Layer and maybe Tekken or Dead or Alive, something like that would be cool. Or like I guess a Street Fighter character would be cool, but I think something else would be even better than that. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this game's fun, and I look forward to playing some more. Oh, I forgot to mention why I like Ralph and why I wanted to pick him. It was mostly just because my other brother Alex, he was like the one that got an NES when I was like 3. So we played like a lot of games together, and I definitely remember playing a lot of Akari Warriors and really liking that game. Even though looking back, like a lot of people say it's kind of janky, but I think the concept is really cool, and it kind of morphed into like Metal Slug in a way, which I also really enjoy. And I really hope Fiolina ends up in the game, even though there's a lot of like characters from that universe in the game already. Like they've already done her in like one of the 3D King of Fighter games, so And I just think she's really cute, and I love her glasses. So in terms of like an SNK character, I'm hoping it shows up, because Rugal was like the main one I wanted, and then they put him in free, which was nice. So yeah, I guess Fio. And I don't know, I'm not familiar with two. I guess speaking of World Heroes, I like the guy that's like fucking Inspector Gadget meets M. Bison. He's got like long limbs and shit, so maybe him. Cause like, I might be mistaken, but a lot of the KOF characters are like, even though they're like a mixture of all the fighting games that SNK has, like, there's still a lot that haven't appeared in KOF or aren't in that main series. So hopefully they just add a lot more interesting characters. Halmuru is the character I'm thinking of in terms of like characters that aren't in the actual KOF series, but from like other games, you know. And obviously I know him from Soul Calibur 6, so those are a couple of characters I'd like to see put in the game.
And player one clinches the first round. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! KO! Player two wastes no time. Burn to fight. Ready? Go! Only their anchor remains. Round 4. Ready? Go! Nice combo. May the best anchor win. Final round. Ready? Go! Round 1. Ready? Go! Player 2 takes an early lead. Now or never. Ready? Go! Both point characters are... Round 3. Ready? Go! KO! Player 2 has victory in their sights. Now or never. Ready? Go! Watch him! Crack two! Watch him! Neither side is giving. Final round. Ready? Go! Come on, wait! Watch him! Watch him! Yeah! Hey! Watch him! Yeah! Come on, wait! A nail biter! Keep an eye on this matchup! Winner! まだまだ鍛え足りないな。